I'm not sure if you know this, but spring break is coming up. Yeah. We got today and tomorrow you have a sub. So be good, please. And can't be helped. I don't like missing the last day before break, but it can't be helped. I'll be here in the morning to open the lab if you want to come in early. There will be a 411. We will have business as usual. And we will continue on our theme of rethinking high school together, working together to make this a better experience for all kids. And if you've been following the Twitter feed at all, you know I've been talking about that relentlessly. So, first up, your documentation. Let's just talk about the 5 stages, but this goes for pretty much everything. The 5 stages of the creative process are laid out coincidentally in 5 stages. Your documentation probably should align to that type of format, so we have easy way to check whether or not your documentation is in fact valid. You really don't want that, right? So review that, because some of you, I'll tell you right now, I've been poking around and some of you nailed it. Some of you copied and pasted, which is not what I asked for. Warning, Will Robinson, or danger, whatever the case may be. But some of you put it in your own words, and your own words have little or nothing to do with what some of those stages actually are. So you might want to check and verify the validity of your documentation. Remember, we have a 24/7 classroom. You have access to everything here at home. Some of you are taking advantage of that. Some of you are taking advantage of Adobe at home. Now, over spring break, there will be quests that require Illustrator or Photoshop. Not all of them. Many of them won't require that at all, just an internet connection. But when you click this link, just know you don't have a frame account. You're signing in with Google, signing in with your account here, and once you're in, you're going to be in a Windows, see, Windows apps. So when you launch one of these, you're going to be in the Windows version. So all the shortcuts that you've learned in here won't work. Instead of the command key, use control. And you know the alt key is the option key on the Mac. It's in the same place. Did you see that? Connecting. G Drive is now connecting. If this doesn't happen to you, you have to click on this button to connect to Google Drive, because the files you work on, you can't get anything off a flash drive or your desktop. You're working out of Google Drive. This is built for a Chromebook. The idea was, but now it's expanded. It works on all computers. But you have access to Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign, but your files have to be in Google Drive. You get that, right? Okay, that's the important part, because it won't work without that. If you have any problems with this, notify me via the contact form on the Mac Lab, and I will contact Adobe and try to take care of things. One student's account wasn't activated. It was on the list. They don't know how it didn't happen, but if that happens to you and you can't connect, you don't have an account, well, I'll help you get connected. One thing, I'll remind you of this tomorrow. I'm going to be offline Monday through Thursday of next week during spring break. I'll try to check. I'll try to hit wireless. We're going to be in the mountains, so not really a place to set down the computer and connect to the internet there, unless I wander into town. So there you go. Have fun. Be good tomorrow for the sub. Please, please, please. And avail yourself of this opportunity to use Photoshop and Illustrator at home. How cool is that? And of course, you can connect to your blogs and the Mac Lab and everything else. It's just as if you were here, except you don't have the joy of being in our little temporary classroom.